Hello and welcome to F1 22, where you get to take your seat in the new era of Formula 1. My name is PJ and today I'll be guiding you through your first steps in F1 22 so that you can have the best driving experience on track. Let's get started. When you first boot up F1 22, you're presented with 3 different race styles to choose from. The casual race style is a great starting point for new players, especially if this is your first F1 game. It's an easy way to get started as the game will turn on several driving assists to make it easier for you to get around the track. The casual race style also simplifies many of the game's simulation options so that everything is easy to understand and get used to. If you miss this opening screen, don't worry. You can change the race styles at any time from the menus before you start a Grand Prix, and once you're comfortable you can switch to standard or expert for greater control over how the game plays. One of the new beginner-friendly options in F1 22 is the addition of adaptive AI. During a race, adaptive AI will change the speed of your rivals to match the pace that you drive at, letting you stay close to them and have great battles on track. The drivers will also become less aggressive, giving you plenty of opportunity to practice your racecraft. The normal adaptive AI setting is a great place to start, but if you're struggling to keep up, the full adaptive AI setting will bring the other cars even closer to you, and also wait for you if you go off track for too long. You can find the adaptive AI options within the simulation settings part of the pre-race menu screens, and once you feel you are too quick for the adaptive AI, you can switch to the traditional AI difficulty slider for an extra challenge. Now that we've looked at some settings, let's head to the racetrack and start driving. In the real world of Formula 1, every driver has a preferred racing line that gets them around the corners of the track as fast as possible. By approaching each corner in a certain way, they can carry more speed into the corner, keep that speed up through the apex, and get the best possible exit for the next straight. Figuring out the lines real drivers use is tricky, but you can get some clues into what that ideal line is with the Racing Line Assist. This assist is enabled by default when you play in the casual race style, so you're already good to go. The first thing you'll notice on track is that a coloured line is drawn on the road ahead of you. When the line is green, you should be driving at full throttle, as there is very little risk of losing control and crashing. When the line turns red, you should brake in order to make the next turn. The Racing Line Assist also recommends the best places to position your car on the road, and is the line the AI drivers will follow when you're racing against them. Try to keep your car on the racing line for now, and as you become more familiar with F1 22, you can explore different approaches to each corner in order to go even faster. Once you've learned all of the track layouts in F1 22, you can try setting the Racing Line Assist to corners only or turning it off entirely. But for now, let's leave it on and get to the next tip. With the basics under control, you can now start racing and battling against your rivals. Winning is something we all want to do, and you win in races by being faster than other cars and overtaking them. You can learn a lot about overtaking strategies from watching your favourite driver do it in real life, but here are a few basic ways to approach this topic in F1 22. When you follow another car on the straight, the best way to catch up to them is to tuck in right behind. As the car ahead is punching a hole through the air, it is being slowed down slightly due to the air dragging across the car. You won't feel this as much when you chase them as you're driving into the air gap that they are leaving behind, which gives you a little speed boost to pass them with. When you get close enough, pull out from behind, get alongside and try to pass them safely. Keep in mind that it's best to commit to a single lane when making an overtake. If you weave from left to right or cross the path of another car, you might crash into the drivers on either side of you, as they can't predict what you're going to do. When you get to the corner, you have another opportunity to pass them, as whoever brakes later will be going faster into the turn. Get alongside the other car and watch out for when they brake. Your goal is to brake slightly later than them so that you can jump ahead and take the position. Don't leave the braking too late though, as you might run off the track or crash into another car. But with enough practice, you'll get it right and get better results on track. One last thing to always keep in mind when battling other cars is to respect their space on the road. Try to avoid bumping into other cars or forcing them off the track when you are near them. Overtaking is a risky thing to do, as you need to be careful not to spin or damage your car while you do it. F1 races are long, so if the perfect opportunity to pass doesn't present itself right away, there's plenty of time to wait for another chance on the next lap. With the tips and tricks we've learned today, you should have a good understanding of the basics in F1 22, but there's a lot more to learn if you want to dive deeper into the game. Within the pause menu, you'll find a series of tutorial topics which explain the various aspects of driving a Formula 1 car, the rules of the sport, and much more. In addition to that, we have several tips and tricks right here on YouTube, and many of our guides from F1 2020 and F1 2021 can help you out in F1 22 as well. You'll find all of those guides linked in the description of this video.